Everyone, this is your girl, Dr. Najuma, and I didn't want this day to end without doing a win word. So, this is your girl, Dr. Najuma. Welcome to Wake Up and Win. This channel was started a few years ago, and I usually come on in the mornings with my Wake Up and Win chant, which is wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. For those that are familiar. And I guess I can still do, it still applies even if it's late night for those that will watch this in the morning. But I want to go back a little bit because when I started the Wake Up and Win channel and started the chant Wake Up and Win, it was birthed out of me processing the loss of my son in 2018. His name is Daniel Brown. And his life was taken October 29th, 2018. He died October 29th, 2018. He was shot October 27th, 2018. He died 3 days later on the 29th. Today makes 7 years. And I didn't want this day to end without doing a win word, a Wednesday win word with you. Many of you who follow this channel or listen to our Wake Up and Win podcast have heard me talk about the journey, about losing my son, where the Wake Up and Win came from. And I have used this channel to offer support to those who've lost a loved one, to encourage you to know that you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. That's the whole premise behind Wake Up and Win. Today was a busy day for me. It actually ended up being a work day for me in that I had to do a training up north and really didn't have a moment this morning because I had to get moving early and been tied up in conference all day, flew back home. But I did not and could not go to bed without offering today's Winners Wednesday word. You all have watched me go through losing my son to now 7 years today. So there are a few things that I want to offer to you that I've learned in these last 7 years as a grieving mother, as a pastor, still trying to ground my faith post death of my child, the murder of my child. It's trying to also help navigate raising children and helping to raise my grandchildren, and still just maintaining and holding on. So here's a few things that I've learned and I would like to share with you all. And that is number one, and this is what I shared at the conference where I was earlier. Number one, God is able. God is able to see us through our darkest hours. That the darkest hours is when God's light shines brightest for us and through us. God's light has been a blessing to me to help me make it through these last 7 years as a grieving mother. So that's number one lesson. God is able. And let me say this, and however you understand God for you, I don't want to presume everybody's a Christian, and I don't even know if being Christian is mandatory. I just know that the God I serve and worship has been good to me, and the power of God working through my life in this deep, dark season has been amazing and allowing me to stay grounded, not lose my faith, not lose my mind, not lose myself in the midst of this. That's lesson number one. Lesson number two, community does matter. Community does matter. Community does matter. When we are going through difficult seasons, and again, our premise is you can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. I'm sorry I don't have my glasses on, so I'm not sure what your comments are saying. But God bless you. I hope you're saying something kind and righteous, or at least kind. But point number 2 is not only number 1 was God is able, but point number 2, or the lesson I've learned, is community matters. Today, because it makes 7 years, I had people call, text, email, DM, comment on our post. People were looking out for me, looking out for my family, letting me know that they're praying for me, keeping me in their thoughts and prayers. And whatever your situation is, you may not have lost a loved one. You may be going through job loss. You may be one of the millions of people that might be losing your food benefits and health benefits with the things that are happening with our government. You may have lost a friend. A relationship may have ended. But here's what I know. What has allowed me to go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win has been community. And not just, for those that may not know, I'm a pastor of a Christian church. Christianity is my faith grounding. And so when I say community, I'm not just talking about the Christian community. I'm talking about the community of non-believers, people who believe different faith traditions, people that don't, of different race, ethnicities, culture, all leaning in to offer their love and support. And I don't know what you're going through, but I want to encourage you to find, get, build, create community. And what has allowed me these now 7 years as of today to make it, number 1, God. Number 2, community. The community of people are wrapped around me to help me through every day. And today, my community showed up. The community of, and let me say this about community, because I'm in the public eye, because of the work I do, there are people in community that I don't know by name, but they know who I am. And they too have sent messages and thoughts and prayers and, words of encouragement and blessings. Community matters. Third point is you got to take care of yourself. I've had to become an advocate for Najuma self-care. I've had to become Chief Executive Officer of my own self-care. Now, I know we throw that word out there a lot, and it's a buzzword, self-care, 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 but it's real. I've had to learn to prioritize meditation, prayer, being quiet, sitting still, talking to people. I've had to make a priority to do simple things like rest when it's time to rest, play when it's time to play, enjoy life, read, whatever it took for me, whatever it's taking for me. I want to encourage you. Again, we're talking about how to go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. And point number 3, the third lesson I've learned in these last 7 years is I got to take care of me. I got to say no when I need to say no. Yes when it works to say yes. Not now. It's not for me. I'm not suited for that. Get somebody else to do it. I've had to learn to say, you know what? Call me at a better time. It's not a good time to talk. When you are healing, when you are recovering, restoring, rebuilding, you've got to establish boundaries for your self-care. Healthy, strong, serious boundaries for your self-care. And the bonus point. So first thing I've learned in these last 7 years of processing, being a grieving mother, Today makes 7 years since I lost my son, for those that are just joining in. And I'm just sharing the top 3 lessons I've learned in these last 7 years. God is able. I can trust God in dark seasons. Number 2, community matters. And community may not look like me, walk like me, talk like me, but there's community. Build it, create it, go out and find it, but stay in community. Third point, self-care is a priority. The only way I could do these last 7 years was to etch out time to take care of me. I'm going to give you a bonus 4 points. A bonus 4 point. And this is what I have discovered is helpful, is find something that you like and indulge in it. And let me say this, healthy things that you like. I don't want to encourage anyone to do any unhealthy behavior that won't serve you long term. Not judging, I'm just saying there is behavior, there's activities that are not good for us and they don't serve us long term. But the bonus point is make sure you're enjoying life. Find the things that you enjoy that are filling, that are refreshing to the soul, mind, body, and spirit, and do more of those things. And so it was important this week that I had ice cream. I'm trying to work on, keeping the body toned and all that, but I had to enjoy ice cream. And not just any ice cream. There is a particular ice cream that I had to drive 20 minutes to go and get, because that was part of me indulging, taking advantage of the things that I enjoy. Because when you've gone through a major loss and you're trying to recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again, part of what makes getting back out there and winning again is joy, is the joy of life. That's why the psalmist says, the joy of the Lord is my strength. There is a strength, there is a power, there is an influence, there is an impact that joy has on life. And so find the things that you enjoy. Some of the things that I discovered these last 7 years that I really enjoy, I do enjoy walks. I enjoy hiking. I enjoy working out. I enjoy ice cream. And I enjoy going to the movies and having popcorn with a lot of butter in the movies. Yeah, I could watch movies at home. Sure I can. But I enjoy going to the movies. I enjoy roller skating. I enjoy, when snow allows it, snowboarding. I enjoy dancing. Thus, if you follow me on my TikTok page, you'll see some dances. The point being with bonus point number 4 is find what you enjoy and allow yourself time, space, opportunity to indulge in that. So, again, I'm sharing with you the top 3, but plus a bonus that have helped me get through these last 7 years. Today, for those just joining us, today marks 7 years exactly that my oldest son, Daniel, died from gunshot wounds he had incurred on the 27th of October. And he died on the 29th, 4:25 p.m. And today has been a hard day. Yesterday was a hard day. Day before was a hard day. Sunday was a hard day. Tears were shed, needing to talk and pray and meditate, all the things. But I also understand that there are some critical things that I am doing, will continue to do, that have helped me make it 7 years. And listen, to the heart, 7 years feels like the first year. But I understand, but I do know I've come 7 years. And so for anyone just joining us, the 3 points plus the bonus that I would say have really helped me get to this 7-year mark. Number 1 is God. God is able, God cares, and God can. And I can trust God with the darkest parts of my life. You and I can trust God with the darkest parts of our life. Point number 2, community matters. And again, community may or may not be your local church. It may not be people that look like you, but be open to how God brings community to you and even how you help to co-create and form and shape community. But find community. Everybody needs community. I know it may feel like sometimes you don't want to be bothered with people, and that's valid, but have community. Because when these dark days hit, you need community to lean on, to glean from. You need community to pray prayers of strength into your life. And point number 3, self-care. It's gotta prioritize it. It's gotta be your priority. And not just self-care with getting your nails done and hair done or going to get a man shave or no. That's part of it, but it's also about taking care of the soul, the mind, the body, the spirit, the essence of who you are, leaning in and being intentional to take care of that. So that's our 3+1. That's our 3+1. And I appreciate each of you joining us tonight on a Wake Up and Win late night. Again, it was my intention to go live earlier today, but I was working, had to do a conference. And let me say this about the conference. Your girl killed it. The Lord blessed. It was a great session. And it was the last session of the day. So it was really a great session to end on a high note. And doing these kinds of trainings are things that I enjoy. I enjoy. So find something, discover something, unveil something that you enjoy and lean into it. Lean into it. Lean into what brings you joy. Enjoy life and then lean into what brings you joy. Because the joy of the Lord will be your strength. So thank you for listening to my Winners Wednesday win word, rooted in me celebrating the life my son had in clarity that today is also the day he lost his life. Senseless crime, senseless gun violence. Senseless. And not just our immediate family has been impacted, but his children, their family, extended family, so and so on and so on, so and so begat, so and so begat, so and so begat. Hurting, troubled by what they are remembering. So, leaning into this reality that I can trust God, that community matters, right? And prioritizing self-care, all that work. And then the bonus being that that there's a power to enjoying life. The bonus being, make sure you're enjoying your life. Find the things that you enjoy and indulge in them. Indulge in what brings you joy. So thank you for listening to my late night Wake Up and Win word. And for those that typically watch in the morning, good morning whenever morning comes. And for those that are staying up past midnight, God bless you. So listen, I'd like for you to do me 3 favors. Number 1, share, comment, and share. Make a quick comment in the comment section and share. Comment, share. The second thing I want to encourage you, and I'm going to put this post up on here on my YouTube page, is we had our Hope and Healing session today. So you can watch that under our Hope and Healing stream. So go ahead and watch that. It was really powerful. And again, our message is simple. You can go through a major loss, recover, restore, rebuild, and get back out there and win again. Thank you for being tuned in to Wake Up and Win with your girl, Pastor Jew. Thank you for my night riders, and good morning to those of you that will watch this in the morning. Good morning to you, and God bless you. Keep winning. We out, y'all. Peace.